Howdy ho, good people. Good morning. I hope everybody's having a great day. I really do. So what I was doing today was I went through some of my stash of little books, and I noticed that of all the little books, my sister took mostly the ones that I made my plan, which is, you know, super wonky. Real short page, longer page, middle page, another little shorter page, and another one. So I wanted to have a few more of these in my stash. So I went ahead and I put this one together. And then I figured as long as I had the papers, I was gonna do another one, just a this one cut out of a 12 by 12, just cut in half, so it's 6 by 4. So I did it like that, and then where the 2 pages are attached is a little top loading pocket. And then I like to put in at least a few pages. This is actually 10 papers, so it'll be 40 pages. As in, you know, book pages 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, not 40 individual. Okay. But yeah, and what I did was I wanted it more of a rustic look, rough look. So instead of cutting the papers, I tore them. I use this thing a lot, which is actually a die for cutting, you know, to put in your machine, and it'll cut this out. But I like using the edge as a tear thing. It's just that it's really short. You can buy these. They're I've always found them to be quite expensive. But to have them longer is very handy. These are the ones I got, was a little set of 3. You know, they're pretty short. But yeah, you can rip the papers and have them all different funky looks. So keep your eyes out for one of those, or you can just tear it, put a ruler against it and tear it, and it'll get pretty much the same look. Like the only ones, it was the first few that I did that actually have the little tear marks where it's kind of neat. Otherwise it just ripped, but I like it that way. So what I was going to do is tie my books in with a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Now on the internet you can find a bunch of people showing you how to do this. So if my video is not clear or makes absolutely no sense to what I'm doing, there are a lot of other videos out there that will help you figure it out. Okay, for this one, yeah, I wanted to go with this color cord. I have used embroidery floss, you know, like all six things, and that's held up pretty good. But I have a bunch of this in my stash that my sister gave me, so I was gonna do this color because I thought it looked cool with the mountains, and I really loved the trees. That was the bottom part, so I think this color will look good in there. So to measure it out, let's see, you usually do like 3 top to bottom, and I always like to go a little extra just because. Just because. So I'm gonna have to pause this in the middle because Mama's just waking up now. She just wanted a little more time to wake up, and I gotta get her breakfast and stuff. Okay. Oh, see my needle? It's not really a super sharp one, but it's kind of big. That's what works the best for me. I always use one of the little needle threaders. And Oh, you'll also need one of these guys and all. I got this at a garage sale for what, 10 cents or a quarter. So keep your eye out for those. They come in handy. Then, then it's good to have a book. I don't have a book cradle because I haven't gotten into doing bigger ones yet. But I imagine if I do get into doing bigger books, I might want to invest in a cradle. But right now, this works great for me. Just any thick book. And then you need 3 holes. 3 holes. So we're going to go like right... I can't see. I'm guessing that that's about the middle. So push that through. And then I usually like to leave at least 1 inch. I think that's about good. And then right there. And I like to leave the little awl still stuck in the hole. So, alright, it's been quite a while since I've done one of these, so be patient. Okay, first thing is you go from the middle in, and let's see, I was taught to stop the thread from being pulled through. It's just handy. Put a little clip on it. That way if you pull it mistakenly, it's not going to go all the way through. Just a little tip. Then, oh, I missed it. Okay. This is very hard to do when you cannot see. Okay, there we go. Oh, I want to pull this a little more. Okay, we straight? No. Always check your thread. See, that was hooked over. Alright, and then, did I do that right? Yes, I did. So you go out, and then in, and then go down and go out. Okay. We're gonna make this as complicated as we possibly can today. Alright, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come back in through that middle hole. The trick is to not get the needle through any of the thread. Oh gosh. Okay. It's gotta be okay. Where are ya? Oh my gosh. There we are. Right there. I've never had one be this hard to do. Okay. Yay, success. Now you want to double check that it's not caught up on anything. And then go ahead and take your needle off. Don't lose it. I'm going to unhook that. Now see, I have one thread on each side of that center. I just want to kind of tug it and make sure that it's tight, and go ahead and do a knot. That would probably be good, but I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. All right, and now we have our book securely in place. Securely in place. And with these, you can cut them off, cut them short. The knots shouldn't go, undo. Yeah, they shouldn't. I usually just put a little bow and leave it so that if you want to add beads, you can add little beads as a little dangle, or if you leave it long enough, you can do it as a page marker with little beads. So that's why I always like to leave that for the people who get it. And there we go. Now we have a cool little book. 40-page little journal with the awesome little torn edges. These are, like I said, just coffee dyed. Some are watered down coffee, black tea, and then this blue one is red cabbage. So there. And then I may still want to put a book in this area so that there'll be 2 journal areas, and you'll still have, you can do pockets, and you have the top pockets and decoration, and can do pockets and decoration there. So I just don't have paper ready for that one yet. But yeah, I might do that because I do like the way this one turned out. And then it'll be a nice sized journal, 80 pages. You know, I think somebody will like that. So there's that one. Then I want to put one in here, which again, I did the paper the exact same way. And where I wanted to put it was right here is where it would attach. So that way this can go over it. This would go over it, and then it would close. Or you can do it as that would go down first. And then you'd have some pages kind of sticking out, which kind of looks cool if you wanted to do little tabs. So there's the options there. And let's see, we're going to try to do this. Oh, yeah, I got the color for this one, I figured I'd just go with this brown color since we're doing a cool brown one. 1, 2, 3, and a little more, and now find the needle. So I hope everybody's having a great day. It was a nice cool morning again here, and oh, it broke. These things are so cheap. My threader broke. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to try, since this one's not like an unraveling, it should... Come on. Oh. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Yay. Alright. This way. Yeah. Flatten that one. Alright, so I need my book. That one. And it's gonna go somewhere like that. That. I'm just trying to check the height away. So that's kind of centered. Kind of, you know. And I don't go for perfection. If you haven't noticed. It's not really my thing. I like to have fun doing stuff, and perfection is way too stressful for me. So, perfectly imperfect works for me just fine. Okay, maybe if we get that out of the way. Now, first we go down that one. I gotta have a different. You never find anything when you need it. Okay, this one right there. Oh, here. Put it up a little farther. That way. Okay. Then we're gonna go in the top hole. Ooh, look at that. That's why I try to leave the awl in one of the holes, the last hole, so that way it has less of a chance to shift to where you have to fight to find your get it directly in the right spot. So there, and we're done with that. We go all the way over and out. And then pull the clip off. Okay, then we gotta get in the center hole, but not through the other thread. Okay, let's go this way. It goes in that one. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. Why are you not going? Oh. Yeah, okay. It's a struggle. All right, we did it. We did it. Look at that. Okay. Try to, you always want to check your threads. There they are. They're tight. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Okay, and then just, yeah, I think it's tight. It's just a tiny little book. All right. Not. And there we go. And we take the clips off. Again, there's so many channels out there that show how to do this one. The little 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's not that hard, and once you know it, you know it, and you know, you'll start making little books like crazy. All right, now top. So that would be the front. This will flip out. I'll probably do a belly band here, a pocket, or a tuck, and something there and something there. And then pocket, another tuck or a belly band. Can decorate that a little bit. Now we got our nice 40-page book in there. Can put a little pocket here or a little tuck. Yep. And then this folds like that. It can go over it to where it'll hold it down, and it'll be like that. Or you can bring the book up to where when you close it, you get the really cool looking paper right there. Voila! Voila! I think that's pretty cool. I love this paper. I think it was from a fall 12 by 12 pack from Michael's. Yeah, they usually have some that are like $5, pretty cheap. It's always, if you find one you like, go ahead and get it, because you can use the paper for so many different things. Like I said, you can use the paper if you didn't like it for a motherboard or anything like that. So there we go, the pamphlet stitch. Again, if you were unable, or if I was not clear on how to do it, there are many channels out there that will give you correct instructions instead of my wonky ones. But hey, I really appreciate you watching. I wanted to show you. Here we go. Remember these? This was that little tablecloth that I used on cardstock, and it was coming up, and anything I stuck to it would come up. So I just sewed all around it, so that way it won't come up, at least on the edges. And, you know, so I can still use them in junk journals. They can be written on in the back. I went ahead and did all the little pieces so that I'll still be able to use them in journals. I did glue these things down. They should hold, kinda, unless somebody tries to pick them off. I don't know. So I think they're fine. Even if it does lose it, it's fine. It's fine. No worries there. It's fine. So yeah, I can still use those in my journals. Oh, and I finally sewed all my little file folders. I had torn the paper for these quite a while back, and I just had a stack of them. So as long as I was with the sewing machine, I went ahead and just sewed them all down. I think this one I only put 4 or 5 pages in, because they're just basically for little books like this, to just add them extra writing space, extra notepads. I just love these because they look so cool, like a little file folder. And I didn't decorate any of them. They're all just the different papers, coffee dyed and stuff, and yeah, they're cool looking. Let's see, what else did I have for you today? I had, okay, videos to check out. First one is the YouTube channel, The Dangerous Ones. They're based out of Oregon. And their channel is really good. It's growing and growing. They did a video the other day, like two days ago, Malcom Nance, Trump's plan to hijack Greenland. It's like an hour long, but it's a really good video, very informative. And if you don't have enough time to watch it, at least go to like the 45-minute mark to listen to that part of it, the end of it. Because he goes through basically what would happen if if we attacked Greenland or tried to take it. So just how much we're truly screwed if we go against NATO. You know, it's a good thing to know. But it's very informative, and I would suggest watching the whole video. It is a little over an hour, but it's good. Also, since I didn't get on yesterday, which I'm sorry, it was my birthday. I really tried to get a video done, but I had so much going on, and dinner to make and all that jazz, and the day got away from me, and I apologize. So today I'm going to do two. Another excellent YouTube channel is Belle of the Ranch. It used to be Beau of the Fifth Column. That was when her husband did it, and then Belle took over for him. And the one that's pretty good, pretty informative, is Let's Talk About Trump Making NATO Countries Adversaries. She just goes a little more in depth.
A little warm. Oh.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, Belle of the Ranch, very informative. She also has another YouTube channel called The Roads Not Taken, and that goes into more news that they didn't find was covered enough, or you know, didn't get out to the people that, and they thought it should be covered a little bit more. It's excellent. Dangerous Ones is excellent. Please watch that one. It's like an hour, but it's very informative. Belle's videos are usually maybe 5 to 10 minutes. They're not long, but she does really good videos. So I hope you get a chance to check those channels out, and I will get going and try to get my stuff together here. I am just scattered as can be. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, help grow my channel. If there's some kind of craft or things that you have questions about, please comment. Let me know if I can, you know, if I can maybe help, or do a tutorial if you want me. I know I did a video on doing this particular one with the, you know, it's got, you know, wonky measurements, but I love it. That's my style. Wonky. So, but if you want a tutorial just going through a basic little, like this, a little 6x4, gluing it together on the, it was just plain on the back. I coffee dyed it and then just did some stamping on it. I just used 2 different stamps and just a bunch of different ink. And so, and you got to figure, I'm going to be putting probably a pocket and tags in, and you're just not going to be seeing too much of it. So you don't have to have the fancy double-sided paper or anything. So, but yeah, if you guys got any questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to answer if I can. And I hope you guys have a great day, okay? Stay informed. Be safe. Get into good trouble. And I love you guys. No kings. Peace.